What is going on, guys? My name is Paul, and I hope you guys are all having a great day and or night. And in today's Black Ops 3 video, well, we're not going to be focusing on the gameplay for once on this channel. It's going to be my first ever Q&A, so I hope you guys are excited for this video. You guys get to know a little bit more about me. But yeah, by the way, nothing really happens in the gameplay in the background. It's just some theater mode gameplay. I mean, it's decent gameplay, you know, it's decent, but there's no nuclears, nothing spectacular going on. But let's stop waiting. Let's get right into the questions and answers. First off, I want to apologize if I say any of your names wrong while I am reading off these comments. You know, some of them are hard to pronounce. Some of you guys make some crazy-ass fucking names, and I just don't know why. But don't hate me if I pronounce them wrong. But the first question is from Zeraxos, or Zerasso, however you pronounce it. He says, she says, whoever they say, what is your favorite game besides Call of Duty? Now, this is a no-brainer for me. My favorite game of all time besides Call of Duty is definitely The Last of Us. And if you've never played The Last of Us, and if you're on Xbox or something, you are missing out. The Last of Us is hands down the best video game non-shooter that I have ever played. I love that game so much. I actually still own it, and I cannot wait for The Last of Us 2 to come out. That is going to be so awesome. So yeah, that is my favorite game of all time besides Call of Duty. Alright, so the next question is from Caden Redmom. What is your favorite gun in Call of Duty history? And again, this is a no-brainer for me. My favorite gun in Call of Duty history has got to be the ACR from MW2 or MW3, whichever one. They were both insanely dominant, just straight laser beams. Alright, so Dean Ambrose asks, what got you into gaming? Alright, so when I was really young, like I'm saying maybe around like 8, 9 years old, I didn't really play a lot of video games up to that point. I mean, I got a PS2 when I was probably in around 4th or 5th grade. And even then, I didn't even play that many video games. Like, I really wasn't into it. I didn't play a lot, but I liked them. I definitely liked them. And then 6th grade, I started getting in. I had like a Game Boy Advance SP, and then I had a DS. It started there. And then 8th grade, when I was about 14 years old, I did get a PS3, my very first PS3. And then it just progressively took off from there. So that's how I kind of got into gaming, sort of. All right, so the next question is from Owen O'Brien. He said, what made you start the COD series? Alright, so this all goes back to when I first got my PS3 back in 8th grade of 2009. I was 13 years old. Now, this is my first console ever, my first online console ever. Before this, I just had DS's, SPs, PS2s, like I previously stated. Now, I was all about like sports games, NHL and Madden at the time when I first got my PS3. That's all I was really into. Then my neighbor, you know, he was 2 years older than me. He was in 10th grade. You know, he kept mentioning Modern Warfare 2 coming out because it was that time of the year in November, and everybody kept saying Modern Warfare 2, the biggest thing. It was all the talk at the time when I was in 8th grade, and like a week later, I finally caved in after maybe watching a little bit of him play, and I finally got Modern Warfare 2. I had no experience with shooter games. This was a whole new world to me, but that is pretty much how I started into the Call of Duty series way back when. Alright, and our next question is from Artistic Rain. He says, where are you from and how old are you? Alright, so I am from Western New York, and for some of you who may not know, you know, aren't too good with your geography, there is a completely different world than New York City. I am from Western New York, so I am not even remotely close to the city. I've only been to New York City once. There's a completely rural side of New York that some of you don't know about. Like, people just think New York and just think the city, but that is not true. I am from Western New York, and I am 21 years of age. I turned 21 on June 12th, so it's been a little over a month now since that has happened. Alright, so Nova Scorpion asks, can you play a horror game? Until Dawn, Resident Evil, The Evil Within, Outlast, or any horror game in general? To be honest, man, probably not. I'm not big on the whole horror games. I'm kind of a pussy when it comes to horror shit. It's just really not for me, but like I do think they are interesting, don't get me wrong. And who's to say that I won't play one in the future, but like in the foreseeable future, it's probably not going to be a thing. But maybe in the long-term future, I don't know. I can't tell these things, but right now, probably not, man. Mexican Nerd wants to know, will you ever make a zombies vid? Now, I did purchase Zombies Chronicles, so I do have all the DLC maps and all that shit. And I did start uploading Zombies videos, like when Chronicles like came out, like a couple days after I uploaded some Verrucht gameplay. I still want to do zombies, but the thing is, zombie games take a while and you never know what you're gonna get, so it's a long time to just sit down, record a whole session of playing zombies, and then go back through and edit it. It's really that it's time consuming. It's not that I don't want to do it, but I feel like if I play more multiplayer, I can get more videos out and more content doing something that I'm really comfortable with. But no, I'll honestly try to get more zombies gameplay out there. It's just time consuming at the moment. Alright, and Mataz Garcia wants to know, how long have you been playing COD, and keep up the good work? Thanks, man. I appreciate the positive support. And I've been playing Call of Duty since I first tried Modern Warfare 2, like I stated earlier in the video. So that was 2009. So yes, I've been playing Call of Duty for 8 years strong. And our next question goes to 100,000 subs with no videos challenge. Well, good luck with that, buddy. How long have you been at this? How old are you? And how is your real life? How long have I been at this? I assume you mean YouTube. And it's actually been exactly a year I decided that I wanted to go hard on YouTube. Now, I know it says my channel was created in 2015 when Advanced Warfare was out, but that is not the case. I decided to go hard and actually do this and create a lot of content July 23rd of 2016. So it is actually a 1-year anniversary that I'm actually doing this Q&A. That's kind of weird, actually, but yeah, it's been 1 year that I've been going at this whole YouTube thing. How old are you? 21, like I already said. And you said, how is your real life? My real life's good, you know, you have your ups and downs, but other than that, I am very happy and I could not wish for anything to be different. G asks, what was the first Call of Duty you played? And again, like I stated, that is Modern Warfare 2. And our next question, which is a really good question, is from I'm Jeffrey, and he said, who or what inspired you to start YouTube? Now, this is really good because, honestly, like I said, it started around, 2015, end of 2014 when Advanced Warfare was out. I really liked the whole YouTube idea. I thought it was really cool that you could post your gameplay and stuff. I always thought that was really cool to me, and I always thought well, I'm really good at Call of Duty and I make people laugh, I make my friends laugh, and they think I'm really good at the game. And wouldn't it be cool if I could do something like that? And so around 2015, that's really when the thoughts started coming in more and more into my head. What if I start doing this? And with the PS4 and its ability to have share play and record the gameplay, it was a cheap and affordable and quick way to start practicing my content. And the more I thought about it, the more I wanted to do it. And the more I started thinking about it, I just really liked the idea and wanted to do it. And then cruising more into the Black Ops 3 stage, the more I play with my friends and talk and laugh, they were just like, man, you're really good at this game, you should start a YouTube channel. I feel like people would watch. And the more people said that to me, it also actually started making me think that, what if I actually did start a YouTube channel and, actually gave it a legitimate shot? But it was always the hardest thing, was being able to get started, not knowing where to start, where to upload, who's gonna see my videos, all those things, like a lot of other people can probably relate to that are watching this video. And I just finally one day just got really just inspired to just let's fucking do it. No more what if, because the more time you waste, that's time you could be grinding and putting into something you really like to do. So I just said fuck it, and July 23rd of 2016 I just buckled down and said let's fucking do it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, our next question is from Mattias Deisters. I believe that is how you pronounce it. I hope I pronounced it right. But he asks, what were your thoughts when you hit 1,000 subscribers? And now, like any young, early, small YouTube channel, hitting 1,000 subscribers is a huge goal to achieve, and I believe it is the beginning of what could be so much more in the YouTube channel world, if you know what I mean. So I was extremely happy, but at the same time, after I hit it, it was just like, I gotta work harder and I gotta grind more and make even more content and better content for my viewers, and really just try to improve myself. Really, it's just gotta work harder, man. That's really what it came down to after I hit it. And Freezy Blue Gamer asks, what's your sub goal? If I had to give you a realistic sub goal, I would like to have by the end of the year, so December 31st of 2017, I would like to have 2,250 subscribers. I would be pleased if I hit that mark. Alright, so for our next question, Barat L, I believe that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, man. But he asks, what are you studying at school and why did you choose it? I am studying business right now, and more specifically, I am trying to get a finance degree because I want a job that where when I come out of school, I know I can get a pretty decent job. I want something that I know I'm always going to have, you know, in our shitty economy if you're in the United States. So that's pretty much what I'm going for. I want to get something that's useful, and I believe finance is a really good way for me to go. I like dealing with money. I just don't know if I want to go, you know, to be a financial advisor, a consultant, or an analyst in that regards. I'm not really sure yet, but I do know that I just want to do something with finance. And up next here, Diego Chang wants to know, what is your favorite sport in real life? Now, since I was really young, about like maybe 6, 7, 8 years old, I played baseball up until I was like 17, 18 years old, and I always loved it. Baseball was my first love to play, but my favorite sport is definitely got to be football, and I'm talking about NFL football, National Football League, you know what I mean. And my favorite team, if anybody is interested, is the Pittsburgh Steelers, so that is the answer to that question. Alright, and our next question is one a lot of you have been asking about, that I have seen too many times, and it's from Sam Aspinall, and a lot of you, by the way. Will you ever do a face reveal? And ladies and gentlemen, the answer to that question is absolutely. I will do a face reveal at some point. Do I have a date? No. Do I have a sub count that will make me do a face reveal? I've always joked and said like 50K, 100,000, but I don't think it will be that long for me to do a face reveal. I honestly think I could see myself doing one at maybe even 2,000 subscribers, but that is not a promise, ladies and gentlemen. Don't hold that number in your head. But I could maybe see myself maybe around 2,000 because it's still a ways away and that's a lot of time. Not really sure, but yes, a face reveal in the future I think is probably sooner than you guys actually think. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and our next question I find a little bit harder to answer, but I'm going to do my best anyways. It's from Owen Jiwa, and he asks, would you do YouTube full-time? And if you would, how many subs would you have to be at to do YouTube full-time? Alright, so it's a tough question to answer because it's different for every YouTuber, and especially if you're doing it full-time. And for the ones that do it full-time, obviously you're making money, okay? That's the obvious thing. If I'm even considering doing YouTube full-time, the money's gotta be right. It's gotta be obviously way more than my shitty job that I'm working right now, obviously. And it's gotta be, you know, a decent amount of money and enough money to grow on to, you know, say I don't need to use my business degree or my finance degree anymore, because that is still my #1 goal, ladies and gentlemen, in life, is to get my business finance degree while I do YouTube on the side for fun. But if I had to start considering, you know, doing YouTube full-time at a certain subscriber count, I would probably say anywhere from you know, 70 to 100,000 strong subscribers would probably make me consider wanting to do it full-time. But again, that is, views is really what is getting you the payout at the end of the day, not subscribers. So it's a very tough answer to give to this question. But I think you guys know what I mean. But anybody would want to do YouTube full-time. But it's just hard to say. But yeah, I would. Alright, so Nicholas Pastroelli asks, what are your top 3 Call of Duty games? My top 3 Call of Duty games, ladies and gentlemen, are #1, Black Ops 3, #2, Modern Warfare 2, and #3, Modern Warfare 3. Those are my top 3 Call of Duty games. You can agree or disagree. I do not care. Now, Blaine's Gaming asks, what is your goal on YouTube? Another tough question. I don't really have a goal. I mean, obviously we went over my subscriber goal. I'd like to have 2,250 by the end of the year. That would be cool. But in all, ladies and gentlemen, total honesty, I'm just having fun with it right now. I just love getting on a Call of Duty, or, you know, making a video, whether it's a live commentary or whether it's a voiceover talking about something specifically. I'm just having fun with it, and right now, like, you know, I just love the feeling of getting on the game and just making kids wish that they never purchased the game. And I just want to keep doing that and uploading great content to you guys doing that. and letting you guys enjoy it, because at the end of the day, when I see all your comments and positivity, that is really, truly, honestly the thing that really just makes me keep going and just keeps motivating me, and I just love seeing that. So I'm just gonna keep having fun, and really that's my goal, is to just keep everybody enjoying the content and just coming back for more. And Suppressed would like to know, are you a potato? Last time I checked, man, I don't think I'm a potato. I think I'm a human, but with me, I never know, so I could be a potato. And next, Joseph C. Shock. That was a tongue twister there, Joseph C. Shock. You got me all fucked up. He goes, what's your Instagram, or at least like somewhere that your fans can follow you on? I don't have an Instagram, I don't have a Facebook, but I do have a Twitter, and those of you that want to follow me, it is in the description down below at Real Hi I'm Paul. So I have a Twitter, go follow me on Twitter, Real Hi I'm Paul. It's in the description down below, go check it out. Corndog1738 wants to know what my favorite color is. My favorite color is blue. I love blue. That's my favorite color. Our final question of the day, what a Quickscope asks, would you rather feel like you're stepping on Legos barefoot every time, or not play Black Ops 3 ever again? Love your channel. Thanks, man. For this one, I would rather not play Black Ops 3 again, because at some point, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to play Black Ops 3 ever again. It's going to get so old that I'm never going to play it again. So yeah, I would not want to step on fucking Legos. Jesus, I tell people to step on Legos all the time in my gameplays. That's really something bad to wish upon somebody. That is the end, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful fucking day. Peace!